Welcome, hello, Yasu, and hi. My name is Tai Kerner. I'm a dark magician, follower of the Draconian Path, student of the Left-Hand Order Dragon Rouge. I'm an empath, and today I borrow my video title from the Georgia's band Iron Maiden, Fear of the Dark. What is it that people fear about when they get to know there is a dark practitioner, or if they get to know you're playing black metal, if you're just running around in a black dress, or they they get triggered by you. So okay, first of all, triggering is a great thing. It just tells the other one that there is something resonating of your action in this person. But okay, that's the one point. Before I get into this, make sure to subscribe the channel if you want to stay updated. Also, I am not the representative of the order, so if you got any questions about Dragon Rouge, I put a link below, so check out there if you have questions. I just mirror my own perceptions and outcome of my works. So let's get started and dig into. It's about the fear. There is, since centuries, there are cultures fighting or addictions fighting about who is the true God. As for my opinion, there is no true God. There is just a tremendous source where everything originates from. And in the Gnostics, it is named the darkness. And this darkness gives birth to first Pistis Sophia and later to Jaldabaoth. And only after that we came as a human into being. Basically everything what came from this source originates within the primal chaos, the dragon, the materia primal, the darkness. So yes, if you are working as a black magician or as a black metal musicer, or if they name you a satanist, it basically mirrors their fear before the darkness, because we are the mirror that triggers them to a point they don't want to see. If you ask what is darkness, and people say there is no light, it just confirms to me they never touched this core, because the darkness is pure black light. It is dense, pure energy, what in its thinnest form gives a bright light. But in its compressed form, it is the sheer darkness. And this sheer darkness is neither good or evil. It is what you could name, in Vedic tradition, for example, they have a splitting about Shiva and Shakti in the inner body, in the outer frame, on earth plane, and the cosmic Kundalini. And same is about this darkness. It is the outer shape of the Kundalini, if you want so. You could also, I name it the dragon, but you cannot name it God. Because as for the originations, these gods are basically higher beings which originated from this darkness. And if they name them a good or evil force, it's just human perception. Because this darkness has neither a good nor a bad intention about creating these entities. So if someone names your work evil, he simply doesn't get what you want to reach with this. And as I see it on practitioners today, same on my point, to working with energies in whatever case, if it is with the nature's energies or with your body energies or with energies of entities, it is to evolve and to skill on your abilities. So basically, a black magician is not that far away from a monk or a yogi, is he? I mean, a monk and a yogi would try to evolve the non-physical senses to reach out to a higher entity to merge within this. And the only difference between a black magician and or a left-hand path practitioner or a left-hand tantric is you want to break free karma, you want to break free rebirth, you want to break free from this merging. You claim to become a god within your flesh shell, conscious to do whatever you want with your energy body existence. Of course, I did tell in another video, it was Awakening, Seek or Hide. If you demand on not being in chains, of course this gives a collapse. It is alike this bite in the apple of the Garden Eden. Because biting this apple will make you, will enable you to see and to see right from wrong. What also means you understand the structure you're made of. You understand that you can do whatever you want as you are equal. Just for now, you're sitting in a flesh body. What is a pretty cool thing on the other side, because you can use this flesh shell to evolve, to learn, to study it. And with this body, you study your surroundings. So it's basically a car. So if you are a practitioner on whatever evolving system, it is nothing evil per instance. So why are people fearing? They fear the dark, and they fear the dark practitioners. But this is mostly because it claims the word occult. As for my opinion, this occult roots mostly, and you cannot find words to describe what you perceived, because it is far beyond that, what even uses words. So as you don't unveil, and as you do your rituals in a secret, sacred frame, people are fearing your work because they don't know about. And if they know about, they probably get it wrong. Because if someone is doing an, let's simple say, on a mundane plane base, if you get a tattoo and people say, yeah, that's pain. Yeah, but it is a ritual too. It is a ritualistic art. It is a manifestation, and the pain is part of the progress. So the rituals you are doing, they are doing a propose. They are taking you to the limits of your physical existence. They are unchaining energies. They are calling forth entities which are far older than we are, so we can learn a hell of stuff just if we make it to convince them to be worth to be in contact with. So we are using our skills to evolve. But the scene from outside, the people are scaring because they don't know why you are doing things. Same one could say about this tantric thing. If you tell somebody about Kundalini tantric, you can use it in a ritual frame to break free energies, to manifest, to create. You could use it in a way like the European Tantra studios use it as a path therapy. Nothing against path therapy if it is needed, but really this is not about Kundalini Tantric. It's not about having sex together after 20 years of parship. It's about unchaining energies. And even in these traditions, they balance between what to do with this energy which you raise. One says you may only donate it to a god, an entity, a deva. So they basically feed the god by doing so. A left-hand practitioner would do it in a different way, and this is why it is named left hand too. You don't use it to feed a god. You are using to feed yourself, because you're the god. You are using this energy to evolve, to grow, to extend your perceptions, and you don't even need a partner for. You could even be in handcuffs. You don't need any outer contact to your body to practice Kundalini Tantric. And also, this grips into Astral Tantric, what is a kind of a black technique too. If you see, for example, the so-called succubi incubi, you can practice it. And it is the same result if you're using it consciously, then you would do it with a flesh body inhabitant named human. So this not knowing what you are doing is what people fear. And they fear the dark since decades. So, okay, what is the fire of the serpent? It was I did just seed in the word Kundalini right now, but there are some people outside, and I'm really sad about this, who still think unchaining the Kundalini force would be invoking the devil. It is really sad because it is anchoring us to that ur-force, what even did create everything. And I don't mean this ur-force creating the earth, as for legends. No, I mean the ur-force even creating the entities who did create something. So if we learn, and no matter if we do learn it from a right-hand path or a left-hand path, the techniques are same. But if we do learn these things, we basically are able to manifest by ourselves. So we are God. This far for blasphemy when it comes to the religions which are intending us for being the evil. So damn yeah, in that case I am evil, because I really claim not to bow down before an entity what is basically equally to me. It is just one difference. I got a flesh shell. So, okay, before getting up these flamings, we know we have time enough to speak even more about these things. But fear of the dark, no. Let people who don't understand you fear your darkness. I bet there are hundreds around you. If I would ask them, they would say, wow, that's a cool person, so humble and nice and beautiful and family related, whatever the heck. And this is exactly what we are, truly. We are not only the evil people want to tell us to be. We are what we are. We are light and we are dark. And we accept that both sides are inside of us. And that we should celebrate. And if they fear the dark, it's just because they never did enter it. So, this for today. I wish you a wonderful weekend and keep up the horns.